Hey, what is up, YouTube? This is Tyler Punju coming back at you with a Gladiator Beast deck profile, post Duelist Alliance. So let's get right into it. To start off the monster lineup, it's going to be 14 monsters. We have two Gladiator Beast Liquari. He's the main beater in the deck. Tag out to special summon a 2100 beater. Well, if you probably know this. Two Gladiator Beast Darias. You definitely need this guy to get, some good plays going on. Two Gladiator Beast to Quest. You need him to recycle War Chariot and get Darius out of the grave for if he gets in there. Now for the one-offs of the Gladiator Beast monsters, we have Gladiator Beast Bestiary, the main heart of the deck. Special summon Papa Spell Trap, best card. One Gladiator Beast Murmillo. He's great for solving problems like Ophion and stuff like that. One Gladiator Beast Rediari. I use this card a lot, actually. Light Sworns, get them Light Sworns out of the grave. I use this card a lot, actually. One Gladiator Beast Sam Knight, because, sometimes it's hard to get War Chariot. You want War Chariot, you can special summon him, and, you can recard get War Chariot. Also, he's level 3 for your rank 3 plays, if you need him. Alright, now for the non-Gladiator Beast monsters. We have two Test Tiger. This card is really, really good. And we have two Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear. Bear is also a really good problem solver, searching with Tanky, stuff like that. That's 14 monsters. Now let's move on to the Spell and Trap. 3 Forbidden Lance. This card, 800 in a battle deck. Why would you not play that? Also, you can use it like, get rid of or stay bottomless your cards. Banishing is a real problem in this deck. If they banish your monsters, you cannot get them back except by, your extra deck cards. Or your extra deck card, I should say. We only have one card to get them back. We'll die play anyways. So this card is really good. I use this card a lot. 2 Fire Formation Tanky and 1 Gladiator Proving Ground. I find myself using Tanky a lot because I run Bear. Run 2 Tankies over Proving Ground. Also, that 100 attack is just insane. In a battle deck, attack. Alright, moving on. We have 2 Kaiser Coliseum because, sitting on a fusion is good. This card completely shuts some deck down. Moving on. The one-of spells. 1 Dark Hole, 1 Book of Moon, and only 1 MST. Because we have Bestiary, MST is not really needed, but it's great to have that for, if they main deck skill drain, you can have an answer. But yeah, I like the 1. That's 11 spells, I believe. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 11 spells. Moving on to the traps, we obviously have the 3 Gladiator Beast War Chariot. This card is completely busted. You usually always have a Gladiator Beast that's the main goal of the deck. So this card's completely busted. Yeah, you need to play 3 of them. 2 Dimensional Prison. Dimensional Prison is also really good. This format gets over that. Gets over El Shaddai Winda. And gets over a lot of broken cards. 2 Wabaku in a battle deck. Why would you not want Wabaku? I mean, this card's busted. You're not destroyed by battle, or you don't take damage. I mean, come on, they just attack into you. You're like, okay, I'm gonna get my effect now. Really good. 2 Wiretap because I find that if they warning, then it's really good to wiretap that. Or if they bottomless, you don't want your cards to, you want your plays to go off. And now for the one-ofs of the traps, I run 1 Icarus stack. I run a lot of Wing Beasts. I run 3 Wing Beasts and 2 in the extra deck, I guess, but I always have Gazaras, pretty much, so 1 Icarus stack. 1 Blackhorn, because, this card's not really good this format, it's just good at the Exceed, I usually set it out. 1 Safe Zone, because I actually use this card a lot, I love this card. If I could have 2, I would take the Blackhorn out for another one, this card's just really good in this deck. 1 Compulse, 1 Bottomless, 1 Warning, and 1 Torrent. These cards are just pretty much staples in every deck. Every deck should have them. Alright, well that's the main deck. It's 40 cards. And moving on to the extra deck, we have 2 Gladiator Beast Geysaris. This card is so good. It's an instant +1 if you can get the effect off. And this just makes you plus over your opponent so much. 1 Gladiator Beast Heraclinos. This card is, I don't usually go into it that often, but when you can, you have some cards in hand, some dead cards in your hand, this card is amazing to go into. 1 Esadari, because with the Kaiser, you always need to shrink your monsters down. Esadari is a good choice. And Gladiator Beast Nerokiads. This card is Armades on steroids, 2800 attacks. In fact, he's really good. These 5 cards are really the only cards you need. You barely go into any exceeds, but it's good to have the option to, so I'm going to show you what I have. 1 Ragna Zero, 1 Lightning Chidori, 1 Diamond Direwolf, a lot of beast, wing beast, stuff like that. Obviously the Abyss Dweller. 1 Tiger King, because Tiger King's really good. 1 Cowboy, obviously. 1 Crazy Box, because Skill Drain shuts the deck down. 1 Zen Mines to get those defensive. You don't want Dead Ring 3s on the field, so go to Zen Mines. And 1 Levier, the Sea Dragon, to get your banished monsters back. This card is needed in the extra deck, I would assume, because you have no way to get a banished bestiary back, and that's kind of the heart of the deck. And now on to the side deck, because the regionals are this weekend. I'm really pumped. 1 DD Crow, because Lightsworn's here is like, oh, we're gonna have that Judgment Dragon in hand. Let me banish the 4th Lightsworn. All right. 1 Gladiator Beast Hoplomys, because if you're facing a battle deck also, like Evilswarm or something like that, just naming the deck. I don't even know if they're that battle, but you can just set it, they'll attack into it, flip, get the effect, pop monster, or spell trap. 2 Soul Release, because like I said, Lightsworns are going to be really good, and I think there's going to be a lot of them. You can side easily against them, but also for the Bujin matchup, 1 Dimensional Fissure, because why would you not have this card? And 1 Mystical Space Typhoon. Like, Skill Drain ruins the deck also, so you need to get rid of that. And 1 Shared Ride. Spellbooks just completely shuts them down for a turn, use it for an easy draw against Bujins. It's a really good card. And now for the traps, I have 2 Latent Imprisoning Mirror. You need this card. I mean, with no licensed cards in your deck, this card is pretty much needed. Also, 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. Shadows are going to be a thing. Lightsworn are going to be a thing. You got to be able to side against them. 2 DNA Surgery, because, it doesn't hurt you at all. But it hurts some decks. It hurts some decks a lot. 1 Soul Drain and 1 Mind Crush. Soul Drain, I don't even need to explain that card. Mind Crush, because, Lightsworns, they're like, add Judgment Dragon in? Okay, bye. I hope you liked my deck profile. Please leave any comments of how I may be able to improve it, but I think it's pretty good right now. Thank you. Have a good one.